But then again, one thing about Hamilton, in Hamilton's defense, he's still trying to get used to that car. I mean, it's obvious. He's
Yeah,
struggling with that.
even though I like to make fun of Hamilton, it's not just his age. This is a big jump for him to go to a new car, especially since they changed that car. They changed the suspension, and the car
Yeah.
and even Nico Rosberg has said it. That car out of the top 5 teams is the worst car this year.
You see, and I'm sure Hamilton was expecting a different car. I mean, was expecting the car that he saw last year. He didn't expect to see this car that they gave him, and then
I blame Vasseur for all of this.
Yeah, so that as well. But I'm sure soon when Hamilton gets the knack of that car, then to be a different story between two of them. But at the meantime, they should actually factor in that fact that Leclerc is better than Hamilton in the car for the moment. So they shouldn't waste time in all that, in swapping places when they can, make good points and.
Yeah, they need to get the action. But I understand what you're saying. And to be honest with you, there's no way Leclerc was going to beat. He came third in Spain. There's no way, and he's come third several times. There's no way he's going to beat the McLaren guys. So nothing's really lost. But it's just a news point that you have a teammate. Both of these guys, Hamilton needs to do better with the way he talks to his radio engineer, and Leclerc needs to focus a little bit more and not complain to him. I know he's frustrated. And what I'm saying he should do is subtle. It's not like Leclerc is doing something wrong, but just sort of like just get to work, man. Try to see what you can do now to beat, if you can get a win this year. That should be his goal, to get a win or to see if he can disrupt the McLaren. And also he still has to focus on beating Verstappen, because if not for that bad tire mistake and Verstappen putting on hard tires, Verstappen would have beaten Leclerc. So I'm just saying that he just needs to focus a little bit more. And in general, the Ferrari team, they need to get serious now. And
that's right.
If in the next couple of races, if Leclerc keeps getting on podium, fine. But if it's clear that they're going to lose to McLaren this year, they really need to have a team meeting during the summer break and say, okay, are we going to focus on 2026? And they need to figure out and everybody needs to be involved. Just because you're a driver doesn't mean you don't need to know what type of move changes they're going to make in the car. The drivers should know what the spec changes are for next year, and they should start consulting and determine what's going on. And it's clear to me that right now Ferrari has Leclerc as the number one driver, because several times this year when Leclerc is behind Hamilton, they tell Hamilton to give him the place. So they should just stop pretending. And just tell Hamilton, okay, if I were Vasseur, I'll say, we're going to make Leclerc the number one driver for this year because he knows the car better.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then in next year we rewind. It's on competition.
Yeah.
Next year is competition. I think Hamilton, when they say sorry, and they need to be respectful. Sorry, Hamilton. We're not trying to say that it's your driving. What we're saying is that right now Leclerc is more used to this car. Let's go all out for him. But next year it's you and him fighting for the title next year. 0-0.
Yeah.
What do you think, Kunle? Yeah.
Yeah, but Hamilton doesn't even have patience for that, because he's 40 going on 41. Every year could be your last year once you're in those kind of age groups.
But this year is over. You have to be realistic. This year is over.
Drivers are naturally unreasonable like that.